Hey, good morning. Just got up, a little disheveled, but want to get this out there. Beautiful verse. And man, he's just wrapping things up. So many things are being revealed right now. So many things are being revealed. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Bringing everything into completion. That's what he's doing. He's bringing everything into completion. All right, this verse is Isaiah chapter 53, verse 6. It's a great verse, and does it mean what it says? I'm sure it does. There's no doubt. But like I said, most things are oversimplified, way oversimplified. But this one's really close to meaning what it says. But still, there's some beautiful little gifts and treasures in here when you take it back to its original word. Every word back to its origin. So here we go. So this is Isaiah 53, verse 6. All we like sheep have gone astray. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. It's a beautiful verse. Kind of tells us what God did for us when we went astray from our place of origin, and we're covered in darkness, bound in chains of DNA that bind us in this flesh, right? He came here to show us the way back home and who we are and how we got here and how much he loves us. And he came to show us the way. And he is the way, the only way. So there's that. All right, so this is a beautiful verse. And it was actually short because it really does mean quite a bit exactly what it says. But like I said, there's some beauty in the origin of these words. All men, like a multitude of sheep and goats, err. We err. Intoxicated of sin, and a wandering mind to be led astray. And then there's a word that says vacillate. We vacillate, which is indecisiveness, wavering, swayed unsteadily, to be swayed unsteadily. So in our mind, wandering, intoxicated of sin and wandering in our mind to be led astray. We vacillate. We are deceived and seduced. Deceived and seduced out of the way. We are seduced out of the way. There's only one way, and that's Jesus Christ, right? We are seduced out of the way. To turn and reject the light. It's, the day. We reject the day, reject the light of the day. And to look at the flesh, to look at the pile, P-I-E-L, which means the flesh, human skin. Okay, to look at the flesh, to be cast out and appear in darkness. So we will appear in darkness, the darkness that traps us here. Okay, appear in darkness, and that can mean darkness means a whole lot of things in the Bible. It can mean willful ignorance. It can mean sin, and it can mean this flesh. So it says to look at the flesh, to be cast out and appear in darkness. And it says eventide, what that is, the evening, as the sun is going down, the light is disappearing. Declining light, which is declining light at the end of the day. At the end of the day. We are at the end of the day, which is a sunset. And we did this, and it marks us to mark and pass away. So this marks us to pass away. Whosoever, a mortal man or mankind, that is weak, sick, frail, desperately wicked, passive. And how many Christians do you know are passive? I'll tell you what. I meet a lot of Christians, you start talking about the word or whatever, and they really don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it at all. They don't even want to talk about it. They're like, I believe my thing, you can do yours. I'm cool, I'm good. I pray, I'm a good person. I pray now and then. Whatever happens, happens. I'm good. Why are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. I'm sounding an alarm. I want you to be aware of who you are, why you're here, what's happening right now, that the mark of the beast is on its way. I'm sounding an alarm to wake you up. And that's why the Bible, it says, wake up, all who are asleep. All who are asleep and come into the light. So anyways, he wanted me to stress that word passive. So many are passive, and that ain't going to cut it. More than likely, you're going to have to go buy more oil like the 5 unwise virgins. Just saying. It's not a good spot to be in. And it says so right here. You are wicked. You are passive. Like a woman adulteress because of the moral character. A journey. This is a journey that's down here. It's a path that is heavily traveled, trodden down. A trodden down path, heavily traveled down. Jehovah, the existing one, came into being in time and place to be with and bring us about to be finished, to bring this whole system to be finished, to breathe, to be able to breathe properly with this Holy Spirit, to exist, to make intercession. He makes intercession for us. He is the light, to light upon us, to put the light upon us. He lights upon us with his Holy Spirit. To join, like it said in the other verse I went over the other day, he lights upon us like a pouring rain, right? To join to, he joins to us to entreat a request when we ask him to come into our heart. It's a beautiful thing. To make intersection, to light upon us, to join to us, entreating a request to reach the mark. So our request to reach the mark together with him, that this is a punishment, right? Not reaching the mark together, but by the punishment, we are marked by the punishment of iniquity, which is sin. By missing the mark, we have missed the mark. So he joins with us to reach the mark, by all of us that have missed the mark. So that's God himself coming into time and place, into existence, to show us the way. And what Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes unto the Father except through me. So there's that. He's bringing about a finishing, right? We're in this end of the day. We are in the declining light, a period of declining light. We are in darkness at the end of the day. And we're all like sheep who have went astray. And we're passive. He doesn't want us to be passive. He doesn't want us to go down the path that's heavily traveled. The gate that leads to hell is wide and heavily traveled. And more people, unfortunately, that are here are going down that path, rather than being joined by a request, praying to our Father to reveal his truth to us. I'm the way, the truth, and the life. And we're joined together, right? To reach a mark together, joined together with his Holy Spirit. And this is we are, and this place is a punishment, is what this is. This whole world is a punishment. It's like that frog in the boiling pot of water. At first it's all tepid and cool and he's digging it, but then as the heat gets turned up, pretty soon you're cooked, right? So understand that we have missed the mark, by all of us missing the mark. So he joins us to help us reach that mark with his Holy Spirit. It's a beautiful verse. Beautiful verse. Out of the way. Yeah, out of the way. We were seduced out of the way like sheep that have went astray. Sheep, and some are goats. Yeah. So there's that verse. A little more deeper understanding, and it's a beautiful verse. Remember, it's going to get harder and harder to love people as time goes on. Keep your discipline. Really pray to be long-suffering and slow to anger. And I need to do that myself quite a bit. So there's that. All right, have a great day. God bless you. Love and respect everybody. Beautiful day here. But be aware. Be aware. I think, from what I can feel and what I've seen other Christian brothers and sisters, something big is going to go down, most likely before election. I don't think they want us going to the polls anyways. They're going to try to steal this one, I'm sure. No doubt about it. But hopefully, a lot of the alternative media that we do see, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. You know, I'm still a little sketchy on our president, but I'd die for him in a heartbeat. He's our president, and I would have done that no matter who the president is. You know, but I hope there's more to him than meets the eye, and a lot going down behind the scenes that we're unaware of. You know, that's not on mainstream media and probably never will, with all these, I hate to say it, but pedophiles and child traffickers and Satanists, you know, getting busted behind the scenes. Like we're being told is happening, but we're not really seeing it. So it's a battle. It's a spiritual battle for sure. All right. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.